Yeah, I know, because they're in the background. That's why.
Yeah.
It says mask at the bottom on the left hand side. If I push it, it goes with a marker across it. Then I push it back, it clears back to. Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, all right. Jump on any desk with me.
Okay.
We can get this situated.
Okay, here we go.
You can
So where
fix
can
it,
I help
Kayden.
you?
All right, here we go. Any desk. Okay, because I can hear you fine.
Okay,
All right.
great.
Okay. Is it okay?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you fine. Hang on.
So I think all we just waiting for is John G. We're waiting actually for a lot of people. The Hammond brothers, Sharon's on the other line with me. Ron's there. I see him. Hi.
Okay, the number, Kayden, you should have the number 141.
Yeah, it's right here. I got it.
Yeah.
I got it. I'm gonna just.
All right, hi everyone. So we are live, by the way. So at live radio, as we say, always fun stuff when you got tech problems not working right, and everyone's looking around trying to figure out how to fix things.
I'm having trouble
Anyone
hearing. I'm not sure if the mics aren't up or what. I've got mine up.
Hey, Venus is here. Hey, Venus. All right.
We can hear you pretty good, Ron.
Check your. Are you using headphones with your phone or no? All right. Hey, Julie. All right. So Julie's here. We got some people coming in.
Yeah, they should all be coming. We're obviously I'm helping Sharon right now. Okay, so go to Messenger.
Excuse me, everybody.
Hey, Kimberly. How you doing?
I'm great. I'm fighting a cold.
Oh,
The weather
no.
changed.
That's not
A little
good.
bit. A little bit.
Nice
I've been
to
in North
finally
and South.
meet you, Ken.
Huh?
Nice to
What?
finally meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I've been in North and South Carolina the last 3 weeks, and both states are about the same. It's not really that cold. Excuse me. But anyway,
Yeah. Back from Raleigh.
it's actually been 70 degrees most places.
Yeah, well, we got. Oh, what
Which is
was it
strange.
today?
For January weather here, that's very strange. Anyway,
16 degrees.
where's the other 4 or 5 people? There was a lot of people on the video call an hour ago.
Yeah, they'll be coming in, I think.
I'm
Okay.
trying
Getting
to
in there.
look for them. I know we're missing people. A lot of people are having trouble getting into the link. So bear with me.
Uh-oh.
Talk amongst yourselves. I'll get them.
Kayden will find you. He will hunt you down.
You sound pretty good on
So,
your songs there.
how's everyone doing so far for 2023? I know it's only like 2 weeks old, but oh well. We were glad to see 2022 leave, I think.
Very glad. I mean, it can only get better.
Right.
It can't get any worse than that.
Or the few years before that, right?
Right.
So, I was going to ask you, Patrick. I listened to a few of your songs. I listened to the first 5 songs, I think, on an email, and the individual ones, right? You sent me. Did you do each part of that yourself?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Did you do each part of that yourself? You know, of the music and composition?
Some of the songs I did, and then some I didn't. You know,
Okay.
But you know, like Rearview Mirror's Eyes and Father's Face, and you know, the Heart Has to Know.
Ronald, is she?
I
in
got
there
her.
now?
I got her now.
That is all. You know, me and the piano.
She should
and
be. Hang on.
different stuff. You know, the rest of the stuff was done in a professional studio.
Okay,
Yeah.
John, are you there?
Okay.
Hi. Okay, so I just
Hello?
emailed you that link.
From my headphones.
Can we? Okay.
Someone wants my headphones.
I'm gonna start reading some comments here. We got a couple of them. Masters Play Radio says evening. Lady V Element says hello. Julie says a full house. Oh, this is just the beginning. My name is Kayden Gorden. I have been working with Ronald over at Errt Radio for about a week or so. We've been working together, trying to get everybody together on like one big, conversation here. We still have more people that's going to be joining. I'm just getting the rest of them. But Ronald, why don't you start by introducing, pick anybody that's on the screen, and you can start kind of running it, and then I'll kind of contribute.
All right.
Out.
Well, thank you, Kayden. I've known Kayden for a little while, just on the internet and with his Kayden Country station that he has. And he always puts out the best country music, it does. And it is. And he has like always a top 10 or whatever it is each about every month. And so I always have fun listening to those. I'm just getting into the country music style. I'm into rock and roll, things like that, 60s and 70s rock and roll. So it's kind of an interesting shift. But I like some of the ones that I've been listening to, and the story behind the music that the words are sharing, and basically you can actually kind of visualize some of the story content of the music. So Patrick, I'm going to start with you since you're next to Kayden there on the screen. Where do you get your ideas for the words of your music? For the ones
Well, it just kind of, either it's a personal experience or it's just, when you're a staff writer, you're kind of forced to write with people, and you just have to. It doesn't mesh well sometimes when you're forced to write with people. It takes away, the creativity of it all, But songwriting, it just pops in my head. I'll either get the song first, or I'll get the lyrics first. I might think something is a good play on words, and then I'll write around it. But true experience is the way to really write a good song, something that you've already been through, and it just kind of writes itself. You don't have to think about it because it's something that happened to you, and then you just let. It feels like sometimes it comes from another place, like other than what I'm trying to do. It just kind of comes out of the air.
Oh wow!
Like or something, or there's definitely a presence there. It's a joy to songwrite.
Okay, good deal. Let me see now. I was gonna ask a question. Got derailed just like that. I had a thought. What is the earliest age that anyone, and you can go in turns. Patrick, we'll start with you first and go around. What is the earliest age that you started knowing that you had a gift or talent for music?
Well, I started out playing one of those little, nylon guitar things that you wind up a little bit, and then I graduated to my grandmother's organ, and
Oh wow.
I loved all those little sounds, and I was 5, and I was like, oh wow. Then I turned this thing on and that thing on, and all of a sudden I had horns, and and I didn't, I don't. To this day, I don't know how to read music. I don't. It's all by ear. and what I hear, and I just,
Interesting.
and I was just instantly grabbed
I
by
can
the
hear him,
sound,
but I think
instantly grabbed by the sound, and I just couldn't, I haven't let go of it since, Then I just started songwriting. My mom was a songwriter, and I watched her, all the time. And when I was 9, I wrote my first song, and then,
Okay.
from there, I never stopped. It's never left me.
Oh, interesting. Sharon, now, without telling your age, when was the earliest time you started singing?
5,
5. Okay.
5,
That's a long time. All right.
5 years old.
All right.
When my daddy was singing. Very young age.
All right. And Ron, what about you?
I cannot hear you.
Um.
Sounds like you guys are 100 miles away.
Oh wow. Huh. I can hear you fine. I don't
I
know.
can hear you, but I can hear him very good.
Okay, your mic is choppy though. I don't know why that is, but anyway, we had that problem before. We're gonna figure that out. We're gonna get that fixed, that's for sure. All right, Kimberly, what about you? When did you start your earliest time you remembered singing?
I don't remember exactly the age singing. I'd go around the house and sing and had my own little radio in the bedroom. Me and my sister shared a room for a long time. We'd always be singing. Maybe just 6, 7, or 8, but I started playing the piano when I was about 8.
Okay.
That part I remember.
Wow, that's cool.
Hmm.
I don't know who that Facebook user is. It says Facebook user don't have anybody's name, and that's sad because it doesn't come across as anybody.
Oh.
Because of the group thing, I guess it has rules or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, let us know who you are so we can say hi. So it is. Kayden, we don't know what's up with Ron Mallow's hearing audio.
What's going on?
Ron Mallow's audio, he can't hear us talk.
He can't hear us talk. Okay, that's what's going on.
No,
I just heard like a backslash. I'm not sure why. But
Hey, Ronald.
Be doing that for Ron. I'm not sure.
Hey, I have my wife's phone. I can hear on it.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. For you,
I have my wife's it's phone. Delayed. I can hear on it.
Okay.
We can wait. Yeah.
It's delayed.
Ron, how old were you when you first started singing? Ron, how old were you when you first singing?
I first started singing when I was a kid. I mean, small. My mom was a Elvis fan, and she listened to Fats Domino, and my dad listened to Hank Williams Sr. And it was just one of those things that I sang whatever was going on around the house, and kind of was influenced by that. And then as I grew up, I continued listening to 80s rock and roll and listening to the old classics, different country artists and stuff. I was really into the traditional country, which I still am. And then all of a sudden there was a guy named Randy Travis came along. And that kind of sealed the deal for me that I like traditional country music and the lyrics and things like that, and you kind of got turned on a little bit to the Garth Brooks excitement, and you're just wondering, like what's going on here? The guy came out of nowhere and all of a sudden, bam, he hit. And, but I pretty much stick to the traditional. I like listening to the other music, just like today. I enjoy the, Florida Georgia lines and stuff like that. But I look at that as not traditional country, and it's great music. I listen to it, but it's not what I write or sing.
All right. That's fun. All right, Kayden, you got anything?
What was that?
Do you have anything?
I'm not at the moment. I'm still trying to get John Cronus and the Hammond brothers. So I haven't even had a chance to call the Hammond brothers yet. I'm still with John Cronus trying to get them on. So, but yeah, I think this is awesome. Welcome everyone, and I know it's kind of we're just kind of getting the kinks because I think this is the first time that we've really had everyone together in a room like this. So
Yeah.
It's funny.
I can hear y'all. I can hear y'all. Can y'all hear me?
yeah, we hear you, but you're like when you talk, it's like staticky kind of.
Oh well, I mean, I can't see you, but I can hear you. I don't know why I can't see you. I'm backstage, but I can't see you guys. But
No,
yeah, I can
you're
hear
on
you.
there.
So.
I think your
All
camera's
right.
broken too, but
Oh well,
Um,
as long as you got my voice, as long as you got my voice, that'll work right now.
yeah, I got your voice for right now. Yes, that's good.
I want to say hello to everybody out there. Okay, hello to everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Hey Ronald, for some reason for John Crondis, this is not opening for him.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I know it can have. Oh, hold on. I gotta scroll down. I see second line. It's not opening because I didn't add them.
Oh, well, that's
There
the
you go.
Hammond brothers. Now we got the Hammond brothers. Now the only one we need is the Johns. We just need the Johns on here now. Now we have the Hammond brothers.
Okay,
We just need John K. Yeah, we just need John K. and then John G. Which I'm gonna ask him if he should be jumping on.
Yeah, there's two lines here for the thumbnail pictures here. There's two lines.
Well, I can't do that for this app. I can't do it that way. Can you try on a different phone, maybe?
I did.
And you're getting the same problem because everyone else is on here.
Hey, Kayden.
I can't see y'all.
Hey, John.
but I can't see
Actually, I don't think you have. Okay. Ronald, do you have any other suggestions how I can help John K?
What did you need help with?
What?
What did you need help with?
He can't get in. Like it shows. You said it shows a white screen.
Yeah, mine's doing the same thing.
I can have up to 10 people in. I know that.
Okay.
So,
Okay. And you already tried exiting out of it and then re-coming back on? John, have you tried opening it in a browser?
is he on his phone?
Yeah, he's on his phone.
That's a hassle sometimes, maybe.
John, is it possible for you to get near a computer? Because I know you have a computer. Okay.
Yeah, with the phone app, it's difficult. And
yeah, call me back so I can call John G and see where he's at. Okay? All right. Bye. Okay, John K is coming on his computer. I should have just.
all right, so sometimes on the microphone, whether it's the phone or even a computer, sometimes the program will cut the volume 50% when you are trying to talk, and that's why the
Well,
typing.
I can hear y'all, but I can't see you.
Oh, huh.
I can't see you at all. It's like a blank screen. It was there, but it's gone.
So on the audio settings, there's an option to uncheck that box. It says reduce volume by 50% or whatever. And what happens is when if you have that box checked and it reduces the volume when you're trying to talk, then you have the choppiness. If you uncheck that setting,
I've got desk settings. When it says settings, okay, and then I've got auto.
Okay, now the only person we're waiting on is Grant. Okay, John's here. The other John. Now we're just waiting on John Crondis, and as soon as we get John Crondis, we'll be good. But he's the last one. Well, I think he's here. I don't see John. John, are you there? I don't see you.
The Hammond brothers left the building.
Yeah, they're.
Oh, yeah, there you
They're
go.
there.
Hey, Kayden, we're here.
There you go.
Kayden, unfortunately, in 15 minutes, we have another meeting. In 15 minutes.
But we enjoyed being here with you guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
We love the stories. We love your guests.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Hey, John. You were just on StreamYard, but then it kind of kicked off. So you can hop back on there. I was just trying to see where you were, but you were already on there. All right.
Hey, the Hammond brothers,
Okay,
what do you
yeah.
got to share with us tonight? What do you got to share?
What would you like for us to share?
Who's asking that? Kayden?
That's Ronald.
Who?
This is me, the boss. Boss.
He's the host of this whole operation, and I'm the
What
co-host.
do we got to share? I don't know what you mean. What do we got to share? I'm Dale.
I'm Gail.
Together we're the Hammond brothers.
God bless America.
We have a brand new record coming out called Cat Guns and Skinny Horses.
We were January the 30th.
January 30th. So
Nice.
a lot of high hopes for that record.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. Is that going to be available on like Amazon or whatever, wherever?
It'll be
Yeah,
it'll be every.
Won't for it to be everywhere.
Yeah, we're on Amazon, iHeart,
iHeartRadio.
Radio. Anywhere there's an outlet, we're there.
All right. Well, I'd be willing to play your music if you send me some. And that goes for anybody here.
Yeah.
Anybody wants to share your music, send it my way.
Yeah. Ronald, I sent it to you on the 1st, but I'll
Okay.
resend it because I know you got a lot of emails. So.
Okay, yeah, and I'll be glad to share anyone's music that they're willing to share, as you know.
We appreciate
And
that. Kayden can send you a lot of stuff.
Yes, I can.
John was here and then he left.
Yeah, I think we might have lost him.
Just so I'll be straight. This is the Kayden Gorden show now, right? We're watching.
Yeah,
No,
you're
this,
live.
well, yeah, we're live, but it's not my show. It's Ronald's show here.
Ronald is the guy next to you right there, your boss, right? Is that right, Ronald?
Yeah.
Okay, Ronald. Then on the other side of the screen, who's that guy? This guy on the right.
Are you talking about Patrick?
Yeah,
Patrick.
I'm just an artist, just like you.
Well,
Well, should we all start over, introduce each other again?
That would be good.
That would be good.
Go
I'm
ahead,
Patrick
Kimberly.
Campbell.
Kimberly, go ahead.
Okay. And if we're going bottom, right, or left, top, what we're doing.
Yeah,
Anyway, I'm
we're going
Kimberly
first.
Ward. Okay, I'm Kimberly Ward from North Carolina, and I've written about, I've written
I
over
just
20
realized-
songs.
I
Say
just
what?
realized we watched Banshee too. We watched Kentucky Banshee.
Oh, did she
Yeah, we lost
disappear?
Oh, no.
ready to screen.
Oh,
the bottom?
yeah, somebody moved over. She's gone.
It's good to meet all of you, and much love and success to each and every one of you.
Amen. This is a tough
You as
business.
well.
Thank you.
Congratulations on your next album.
Well,
We
thank you
really
very
appreciate
much.
that. We really appreciate being here and sharing the love.
Yeah, and all you guys, you're lucky to be working with Kayden and his boss man right
He's a
here.
good
Oh,
guy.
yeah.
These guys hard working.
Yeah, John Graham, who's my producer, he thought that you kicked him off, Ronald.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, because he said that you put him off, and I said I don't think you did, but
No,
let me
it dropped
That's
off on its own.
yeah.
Sorry about that. Technical issues. I don't know why it does that. Oh, it dropped off
Oh,
again.
now it dropped out again.
I added them.
Is it anybody I'm not talking to on here? Have any of you guys had records out lately?
Yes.
Hey, you're great.
Have you Ronnie? You've had records out.
Ron Mello. I know Ron Mello's got some stuff. You want to tell him, Ron, about your record?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can hear you a little bit. Yeah, I have a song out called "Addicted to Haggard and Jones." That, of course, is influences, as I said, from being a traditional artist and the guys I listened to growing up. And I have a new song out, and it just is getting released today. And it's called "The List Goes On," and it's kind of like Patrick was saying, you draw on personal experiences, and it's kind of me weaving my life into a song with my mom and dad's life. I mean, just the way I kind of grew up and the events that happened, and that's going to, like I said, be my new release. But the song "Addicted to Haggard and Jones" has been out for just a couple months, but for some reason it took a little while to get foothold. But this month, like, I got 1,000 likes on it, so I'm heading for 3,000 likes. So or listens. I mean, people were listening to it, but it's now seeming to grow. And so we'll see where it takes us. But I do a lot of writing. I just did a sound track for a documentary for an artist in Africa. His name's Tafadzwa Mamba. And he's in a band, and they're called Miraba Spirit. So I'm kind of anxious to see how that turns out. But just working on a lot of different things.
Africa's a big country.
It's a big country.
I'm not ready to go there though right now.
Yeah.
The guy to right top screen.
Sharon should be back.
Ron, is it Ron? Ron?
Yeah.
Is he an artist too?
Yes, Ron Mello is an artist.
And you said he's also part of the he's a DJ?
No, Ron Old is a DJ. Ron is just a musician.
Radio.
Yes.
Well, congratulations on the song in Africa, and congratulations on what you're doing.
Yeah, man, and 3,000 likes. That's pretty good.
Good.
Yeah, I'm starting to get there. I appreciate it. Like I said, I think people might be a little hungry for traditional music again. That's why I like to see, Luke Combs and those guys coming around. And I mean, like I said, to each their own. I'm not just saying it corners the market, but that's kind of my wheelhouse, that I'm working in. And it's good to see that there is still an audience out there for that, whether you're out performing or putting new music out, that there's still people hungry for that type of music.
What else do you do besides music?
Well, I actually retired from the Division of Corrections in the state of Maryland. I worked at a maximum security prison for 20 years.
We didn't
and got finished that and
we didn't do
built a home, and we got that built, and I got bored. So I got into the landscaping business, which really took off well. And
I'm going to tell the truth, it was him, not me.
I didn't do it.
You did do it. Listen, maximum security prison guys right here right now. One of us is going somewhere. It ain't going to be me.
I ain't going nowhere.
I'm not hearing the comments, but it sounds like they're funny.
It was.
Man. The guy at the top, very top, he's right top, he's or left top. He's very quiet, isn't he?
Well, that's me.
No, this side.
I'm just watching.
What now?
To me,
I'm just watching.
I am not quiet at all.
Okay. Well, it's hard to get a word with more than one in there. It's harder.
Yeah.
Tell us about you. Tell us about you.
Well, man, I've been a staff writer for a long time, writing for other people, and I don't want to drop any names, but I had a really good company I was writing for, and great writing. And now, I just want to, do the artist part, try my hand at that because, I don't feel complete without singing. I appreciate pitching my stuff, and
that's good. Wow.
The roller coaster rides.
I think that's how we all feel. And I think that's all we have. We live to sing and sing to live. That's who we are.
It's never
the thing about music is this, guys. If you make a living at it, you can make a living at it. You're very, very blessed.
Yeah.
You're just doing it for fun. You're still you're enjoying what you do. That's what it's all about. Enjoying what you do.
I just, right when I hit Nashville, ASCAP, I found out that, they had a check for me that, they've been sending it to the wrong address, and I had to go to the Tennessee Department of Claims to get it, but that now everything's coming direct deposit in my bank account. And it was really kind of cool because I didn't come here with, not too much, but just the tenacity and the ambition to get it done. It was a nice blessing.
You're ahead of the game.
If you're getting money from the music business, you're ahead of the game.
Yeah, it was just a staple.
There's probably 10 million people trying to
never thought would have done anything,
Yeah. How about the lady? The only lady we have on your show?
Oh.
And what about you?
Well, I was going to mention DistroKid and CD Baby. That helps a little bit. I've gotten a few dollars here and there from them. You're like, oh, wow, that's exciting. I've got to get back on the BMI website. I'm with BMI. I'm Kimberly, by the way. Hi again.
Hi, Kimberly.
I have no problem talking. I have another another page I do called Set Free. I'm on there quite a bit doing live and talking all the time now. And also homeschool my kids, so I'm always talking to somebody. Today's going to be a silence for me. Okay, what'd you say?
I said we're with BMI too, and we're also with AFTRA. That's a vocal.
Okay.
So we're with both.
Oh wow,
they're good people.
Okay.
Fact, you know Dale Bryant down at BMI?
Dale and Dean.
No,
Dale did, yeah. Dale was the president of BMI for a long time. He's a good buddy of mine.
I was like, somebody's logged into another phone system.
Well, it's great.
That's okay.
So,
Kayden's looking to wire before talking.
Looks like it looks like you guys are on your way. You're having success, and you're doing what makes you happy. That's the most important thing. Do what makes you happy.
Absolutely.
And don't worry about anybody else.
That's why I quit That's why I quit my job at the county. I wasn't happy anymore.
Okay. Hey, can we sing?
What did you do before?
Uh-oh.
What did you used to do before?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, what I used to do would take 2 hours. I've lived in 3 states, but for real though, I've done a lot of clerical jobs for 12 to 13 years.
What are you doing now?
I've worked in a school. I've worked in childcare. I've worked in banks. I mean, I have enough.
What are you doing right now?
Well, I mean, at the moment, the real answer is I'm a full-time mom. I'm a single mother, so my kids are a little younger, and I've been doing a lot of homeschool since September. I've also been in 4 states with them.
That's good.
And so what I'm doing is a lot, and I am trying to finish a lot of songs from last year I started.
Yes, so you're pursuing a career. That's about it. You're pursuing a career in country music.
What I consider a career to country music. What do you say?
You're pursuing a career in country music now. That's what you do all the time.
Well, not quite full time. Actually, I'm trying to get the income up. So there's other ways. I'm sure you know. It depends on what you want to do. I did speak at a church in Virginia, December, but I want to be teaching piano again.
That's great. That's great.
That's good.
Well,
that's a great ambition.
Our first cousin in 1973 released a song, and he released it in London and here, and it went #1 for 16 weeks. It's called "It Never Rains in Southern California." So we took the same song,
and recut it,
released it, and so what was it? 4 million?
2 million.
2 million. We're gonna do a little bit. Can we do a little bit of it for you?
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let me hear it. Oh.
Everybody smile now. Be happy. Got on board a westbound 747. Didn't think before deciding what to do. Oh, that talk of opportunity, the TV breaks and movies ring true, sure ain't true. Yeah. Seems it never rains in Southern California. It seems I've often heard that kind of talk before.
I like that.
It never rains in California. Girl, don't they warn you? It pours. Man, it pours. Hey, we want to say,
all right.
We want to say thank you to Kayden.
Thank you.
Yay!
And we want to say this to all of you.
Job.
No matter where you at or what you're doing right now, never give up your dream. Believe in yourself, believe in your music, and somebody else will too.
Remember, if you don't believe in yourself, nobody else is going to believe in you. You have to believe in yourself first and not have any doubts and have all the faith that God's with you and that we can do all things through Christ,
Right.
which strengthens us.
Right. And remember, wherever you go,
There you'll be. And of all the people we've ever met,
you guys are some of them.
you're some of them. We love you, Kayden.
Can you guys hear Sharon?
I can hear Sharon and I can hear you and
Okay.
the other guys I
Can
can't
you
hear
hear
very
her?
well.
Can you hear her audio?
I can.
I can't hear it.
Oh, I know you're not going to be able to do that because I put you through on the audio wise. So now I'm going to add John Cronda's audio.
Kayden, we have another appointment. In fact, we're going to be running late, but it's good to meet you.
Excuse me.
Good luck to you, all of you in your career.
Hey, I'm going to put you through on here. Hang
All right,
on.
thank you, and be back.
I know.
Come back.
I'm trying to add everyone here.
Until then, guys,
The
I'm
Hammond
Dale.
brothers, thank you so much.
Dale, we're the Hammond brothers.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
That was nice.
Okay.
All right, I'll remove them.
All right. Hold on. John, I'm gonna call you from this other number here. Hang on. I'm here. Can you hear me? Hang on. My computer's the other computer's being wicked slow.
John Graham was having trouble connecting.
Yeah, I
think.
know. He's still on the road. You know, he delivers packages DHL. So it was in a spotty area. Oh my lord.
Now I got an extra window. Oh, there it goes. Finally left.
Yeah. Okay. So unfortunately, guys, the Hammond brothers had to go because they had another meeting. But we will definitely have an opportunity to catch up with them.
Hey, we got to hear some free music. How do you like that?
Sharon, can you not hear me? Sharon,
Huh?
You should be able to hear me. Yeah. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? My mic's on, right? Yeah, it is. I don't know.
Yeah.
She should be able to hear me. Yes, I don't know why you can't hear me. Hello? Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay.
I'm starting to
Okay,
feel
great. Now I'm gonna
like I'm in
try
an
to
old
add,
folks home.
I think Kimberly's frozen now.
Good.
Kimberly's frozen on here now.
Oh no. You're just talking. Kimberly.
You guys can hear you. The only problem I'm trying to figure out is that you guys, Sharon can't hear. Sharon
I'm
can
here.
hear me, but I don't think
back.
Sharon can hear the rest of y'all. Well, I'm trying to figure that out. You can hear, but yeah, okay, so you can hear what they're saying. Perfect. Okay, now I'm calling John.
Venus says this sounds like a Verizon commercial.
Oh my goodness.
That is funny.
You hear me now? Good.
That's the funniest thing you said all night, Ronald. That's funny. Can you hear me? Testing 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, I
So
don't know how you. I guess YouTube should be all right with that kind of music.
What?
Yeah, it should be fine.
Yeah, we'll find out. If I get a notice, I'll tell them to screw it.
Okay, now it's connecting to John. Now, how do I merge it? Okay, here we go. Now it should be calling John Crondas.
This was not easy, even when you got everything working right.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Poor Kate.
Now this should bring John Crondis on now, if he answers. Hello? Yeah, can okay, hang on 1 second. I gotta merge you with Sharon because Sharon can't get back on. I'm gonna merge the conference. Here we go. Now they should both be on. Okay, let's see. Merge. Should have merged. Why didn't it merge? Okay, conference call. Here we go. Connecting. Okay, are you both there now? Hello? Are you still there?
I can hear you, Kayden.
Ah, beautiful. They're both finally on. Sharon, John, you guys are on audio now. Okay, so now we have like 5 people on video and like 2 others on audio now.
All right.
So we're all here now, and so John, but he'll join me out there.
This is fun.
Oh, we're live right now.
Kayden, I got a question for you.
Yeah, sure.
What was your or what has been your most, and I hate to pick on anyone or make you choose, but what is your most memorable guest that you might have had for an interview yourself?
I couldn't hear any of you. I just heard 3 people talking at once.
Well,
That's
okay.
funny.
What is your most memorable interview that you've had on your show?
What was my favorite memory? What
was your most memorable? Your most, I guess.
My most member. Shut up! I can't hear what he's saying. I can't hear what he's saying.
Your most
memorable interview.
Memorable what? Memorable interview. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yes.
My most memorable interview. Well, I have interviewed every single one of you. I have interviewed Ron, Patrick, Kimberly, John Crondis, and Sharon Pinkston. So I would have to probably say all of you.
Cool.
Oh, thank you.
Good answer.
So I know that we kind of got an opportunity to talk with the guys on video, but John Crondis, I wanted to give you an opportunity. We wanted to give you an opportunity to talk about what you're doing with the Elvis project.
Yeah, we can't hear him.
We can't hear Kayden.
Yeah, someone's talking, but we can't hear him. Yeah, I'll be another year older next week. Well, Saturday next week.
Oh, happy early birthday.
Yeah. I'm gonna change my numbers around though. I'm gonna make them 26. That way it won't feel so bad when I'm looking at the 62 and it'll actually just be 26.
Hey, Patrick, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
You say yes?
Yeah.
Hey, man, I just wanted to tell you I got to listen to a little bit of your tunes today. Excellent work.
Man, that means so much. It does, man. It does.
I know you work hard at your craft. It sounds really good.
Thank you. I mean, you're the enjoyed listening to what. Glad to have an opportunity. Really nice, and you should be proud of it. I had one that you were talking song. What was it called? The second one that you're doing?
Mine's Addicted to Haggard and Jones.
Well, I know, but there was one after that.
Oh, the list goes on.
Yeah, this goes on.
Have you got to listen to that one?
Haggard and Jones. No, I haven't got to listen to that one yet.
Okay, it's supposed to be just getting released today. I know it's on Pandora. I don't know if it's cycled through yet on Spotify and a couple others, but it is out there. And tomorrow there should be a video for the new song on YouTube.
Oh, cool. I wrote it down. I want to check it out.
Well, thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a little bit of a base there with the first two songs to try to get a little bit of attention to it so I can release my EP. I have like a 5-song disc I'd like to put out.
Cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's nice whenever we finally. I know you're going into the studio soon, Patrick, and it's nice when finally, they're kind of like your babies, as they say. You work on them, and then when you finally get them to where you want them, it's amazing.
Isn't it? It just really makes you cheerful. And that I'm doing, and I could afford to do more because I have it behind it. I don't write anymore right now until I get all these and get them out of my, it's something you can't help sometimes. Writing, it just comes or.
Yeah, and it seems like by the time you make it into the studio to record, you're ready to record the next album because you've written so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. I think Kayden's trying to talk and nothing's coming out. I think Kayden might have muted himself talking or trying to get people on.
Well, hopefully you have a lot of success with it. Like I said, I know you've been working for years on your music, so I'm hoping that something really hits for you.
Man, I really appreciate that. It's going to be a little bit of a different, thing, an artist rather than just a songwriter.
Right. Yeah, myself, I like to, like I said, be a traditional country singer, but when I write, I like to try to be able to reach everyone.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I've written, like I said, a song out of nowhere when I was down at AOK Records. This Tafadzwa Matama guy, whenever I first saw him, because music crosses all kinds of lines. And we are from completely different continents, different cultures and everything. And I was able to write with him, and for him. And then I come back to a little place called Flintstone, Maryland. Our population's 168 people. So, it's just funny how everything, the music crosses all boundaries.
It really, and those people over at AOK, and see how that comes out. And like I said, I wish I get it all out of the way. But
it's a process.
Yeah.
I was fortunate, like I said, when I was there, I had a lot of talented musicians, and Kelly Back, like I said, who's played for Shenandoah, Alan Jackson all the time. I don't know how many artists he's done over the decades. I mean, he's done thousands of songs. He's very talented, and I was very fortunate to have him on my recordings.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Like I said, I think everyone's doing well. I mean, it's really cool. I'm in with Kayden Gorden, you know, with his production, and he opens doors. And like I said, he's had me played everywhere. I mean, my music would have never been in the UK or Africa or the Philippines or wherever he's gotten me, but I'm really appreciative of that.
Oh, no. Thank you, Kayden.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Can you hear me?
I can hear you a little bit.
Okay. I'm trying to like run like a bunch of stuff, and I think that might be, you know, interfering with my. I wish that they could just hop on. Yeah, I think next time, Ronald, I think it would be best if we did a test run with everyone. I don't think we should have done it this way at all.
Okay. Yeah.
I think that we should have waited to go live in the first place until everybody was on. I think that's what should have happened.
Speaking of which, hello.
Now John is in a stable connection now, but I'm trying to get everyone else in here through phone. Yeah, I know you hear me, but like it's like. Okay. Can you guys try talking? I'm gonna try turning off my camera.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
No, I'm talking to them on the phone. You guys
Not only will we try it, we'll do it.
Yeah, he's heard enough.
I know I can hear you guys just fine. I'm trying to get them so you guys can hear Sharon and John on the phone.
Having trouble connecting. I don't know what.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why it's doing that. I know. My second screen is still loading this computer.
Well, the sad part about this
Kayden,
platform.
I'm right here.
No,
I kind of feel like I'm in an acne commercial where I'm trying to get real close so you can see the pores on my face.
I'm trying to get them on this other computer. But this computer, I think, completely froze on me because StreamYard is not working.
Wow, that's weird.
Oh, no.
On what computer do I need to get this here? For some reason, like on the recording computer, they can't hear Sharon and John. Graham, you're my tech guy, so I need your help. Now they completely lost me. Like Ring Central is not holding the connection.
So they're not hearing us, right?
No. I'm trying to get them. They're talking right now, but we can't hear them. Yes. I don't know.
You need to change. You need to change your default mic. It needs to be like USB audio or
that's what it's on. I don't know why they can't hear it through here. I know you can hear me. Just give me 2 seconds. I don't know, like
And anyway, we have John Graham with us. Yes. Hey, John, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good. I finally have found the time to actually relax for the weekend.
Why can't they hear?
Was glad.
Yeah, the group can't hear us. Yes, you guys are on the phone, and they're on here, but I can't seem to get it to come. And if I could get this on the StreamYard running on the other computer, I got an idea. I'm gonna transfer them, and I'm gonna put them on this computer. Transfer the call.
Also, what I would recommend is that
switch call to this device.
Actually, Rain Central. Actually, I remember.
Yes, I know. I'm bringing them in on the other one.
I remember with
Rain Central. Can you guys?
I'm trying to give you advice here. All right, I remember with Rain Central that you have to kind of like change like. Do you know? Oh, there he is. He's gone.
He'll be back.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll figure it out.
Yeah. So what you up to there, John Graham?
We've lost Kayden.
So I have been up to delivering.
Nice to just stroll right into the conversation. There you go.
Pretty much.
Kayden's gone. Is
Yes.
Kayden gone?
Yeah, he left for a minute. He'll be back.
It's like ghosts coming and going.
Yeah, it's because he's trying to get that other computer.
We also probably should have done this on Friday the 13th.
Oh yeah. Well, I figured it'd be the best time to do this, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
but
fun.
yeah,
It's fun.
But yeah, I've been doing pretty good. How's everyone else been doing?
Great. It's
Excellent.
I need more sleep so I can write. I'm gonna start working on my first book too, so I need more sleep.
First book. Now you didn't talk about your book.
I need a child care sitter. I need a lot of stuff. I need a secretary. Well, actually, I have already written a whole chapter to another book. I put that down a while back. This is going to be a short book, maybe 5 or 6 chapters on how I overcame the trauma, things that happened. Which really could be like 10 chapters, but I'm trying to make it 5 or 6. And that's where I got most of my song ideas during that time, the last 4 or 5 years.
That's awesome.
Good.
Yeah. It's probably going to be geared towards single moms. No joke, but anyone can read it, of course. So it could be for anybody. Hey, Ronald, do you know all the trips I've been on with music the last 2-3 years, which is like 9 or 10 trips?
Wow.
I'm thinking about doing, most of them by myself, how I survived the pandemic alone and driving in the car in 5 states.
Oh, that'd be fun.
But anyway, travel tips, like always have a cooler. I'm going to have to get paid for the things I learn.
Yep, that's right.
Song ideas, yeah.
Kayden is having trouble connecting on that other computer now.
Well, John, it's finally nice to meet you. Can you hear me?
Yes, Patrick. Yes, I can hear you just fine.
I finally get to meet you.
Yes. Yeah. yeah. Well, I was supposed to be in Massachusetts this weekend. I don't know if Kayden told you. But I'll say that didn't work out. So.
Oh.
So. But
yeah. Oh, my mom. They're all from Boston.
Yeah. Well, I really do love that area, though. The East Coast is very scenic.
I always wanted to check out the Boston Hall of Flags. Have you been?
No.
Boston?
No, I can't say that I have been, but I mean it's definitely on the but I mean it's definitely on the agenda.
My
we can see Kayden.
Great grandfather was in the Civil War, and he was a flag bearer. And, and the flag shot down, and he took one of his pieces and tied the flag back on, and he raced back up the hill. And that flag is in the flags in Boston. I've always wanted to go there and check it out.
Yeah.
So that's why I can't. That's one thing on my bucket list.
Yeah. I would definitely check it out. Check it out for sure. I mean, Kayden lives about an hour away from Boston itself, or actually, well, more of an hour and 15 around there. So, I mean, of course, I'm always the one. Don't tell him this, but I'm always the one that wants to get out. That wants to get out and see the things. Kayden does too.
Okay.
There he is.
I'm gonna try another mechanism here. I wish don't share screen. Just share system audio.
So Kayden, before you leave again, what I would recommend.
Okay, can you guys hear Banshee and?
No.
Well, I just shared the audio, so. Hey,
No.
hey, Ronald, you need to allow the screen share to pop up.
Hold on. Add screen.
Okay, can you guys hear? Can you guys hear them now? Can you guys start talking? Sharon, John, somebody.
Yeah, can you hear me, Kayden?
Are we good? Can they hear us?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
You can hear John Crondis and Sharon now, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, they can. I don't know if I don't think they can hear you, but I don't think that you guys can hear them back. Can you or no?
No.
Yeah, right now. Well, yeah, so they can't hear us back, but we can hear them now that I shared my audio.
All right. So all right.
My other computer needs updates now. That's why.
All right. All right. Anyways, well, Kayden, you know, I think you're doing it wrong. Like I would actually suggest that the Rain Central microphone be on the codec, and
it is on the codec. Why wouldn't it not be on the codec?
All right. Well, there's also I'm getting a mad echo right now.
On the Kodak. I'm gonna Kodak it. You don't.
Well, that's because you could probably. I don't know why.
I don't think John can even hear me right now. I'm just you, Kayden.
Yeah, Ronald. I really think that it would. I think it'd be better, like I said. That way we can figure this out. I think it's best because we've already been on for an hour and we've had issues for an hour. I think it's best that we just kind of stop here and see if we can figure out these issues because we're just all over the place. And we love you, but I think we need to end it here and figure this out.
Okay.
So we'll be back, guys. We'll try to have to do this on another Friday. We're all available. We apologize. I really wish that we probably did this a little bit earlier and I think the problem was too we were all kind of rushing because a couple people couldn't get on and my computer needs updates now, so I think that's what we're gonna do. Sorry.
All right, that sounds
I don't know why.
fair. All right. Yep.
Well, thanks for everyone's time. I appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, thank you. I enjoyed it.
And I apologize, everyone. I don't know why this is just. I feel bad. I mean, I put so much effort into getting you all here tonight that it makes me feel bad.
We did our best, though. We did our best.
John Condis to be safe out there, Kayden. I'm waiting to hear me or not.
In regard to the echo, I don't know why there's. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wanted to do a practice, but what happened was, obviously, as you guys know, I didn't even know, we were gonna, we were live at that point. Nothing against you. I was still gathering people, so I wasn't even fully prepared by the time he was live. So I was stressing my heck out because I didn't even I wasn't ready. So, but thank you so much. We appreciate it. My work has just been, obviously my show, and everything, I have time to prepare this, but I have not used StreamYard in forever. So I just think I needed to set up my settings and just the settings have just been thrown off.
We will do better next time, I promise.
Yeah. Thank you everybody so much.
Thanks for having me.
All right.
Talk to everyone later. God bless.
God bless you too, Ron. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. All right.
Okay, that's okay.
All right.
We can definitely come back and try it again at another time.
Okay.
And,
thank you.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not used to it, to the functionality of it, obviously it's challenging. And if we're trying to do this on the phone, Oh, there she is. There.
Yeah, well, we hear her, but you know they can hear. They all can hear you. Do you guys still hear that echo?
No, I turned off that.
No.
Oh, now
Green
Banshee's.
thing.
What is going
Now
on?
she's there.
Now she's in
now-
the.
But now can she? Is there audio though?
No, her audio's on the phone call. That's why.
Oh, okay. That's a silent movie there.
It's not just you, Sharon. Everybody just had issues. So
No, it's just the way it goes with
yeah.
tech stuff when we're not used to using it.
But all right, I'm gonna hop. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, she's on video now. Okay, I'm gonna hang up and then individually follow up with you guys afterwards. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Kayden. John Graham.
Yeah.
You can come back, please, next time. Come
Yes,
back.
definitely.
Yeah.
And,
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
and we'll.
I
I might even pay you a bonus for coming back a second time. Time and a half, time and a half times 0 is what?
Yeah.
All right.
Jeez, so I get overtime with my own job, and now I'm gonna get time and a half.
There you go.
So
there you go. Yep.
So that's gonna be that's gonna be great.
But I'm glad that that echo part is fixed.
If nothing else, we'll get you a beer or something. How about that?
Works for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate it. We're gonna end here, but we'll definitely do this on another Friday. That's for sure.
Oh, we still had fun. Oh no, we still had fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
Hello?
tech issues.
Hi, Banshee.
Tech issues.
We're all. I think a lot of everyone isn't used to StreamYard. It's usually Zoom or phone or whatever. So I just don't think everyone was ready for this, like this whole StreamYard thing. But that's okay.
Yeah, we'll get it.
We'll get it.
Yep. Thank you again for rounding everybody up, and
yeah, no problem.
I will play. I'll get the music from the emails and things like that.
Beautiful.
I'll be playing,
Thank you so much.
I'll be playing those songs, which I've already played some of them.
Oh, you're awesome! Thank you so much.
Like I said, it's a little bit different flavor from what I usually play, but you know what?
Yeah.
That's okay.
All right. Well, I'm gonna leave off here and check in with everyone else. Make sure we're all we can try to figure out another Friday. How's that sound?
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah,
right.
and we can run a couple of Fridays or a couple of guests at a time or whatever you want to do instead of 20.
I highly doubt we'll be able to get all those people on at once again. Yeah, we're gonna end it here. But thank you guys, everyone, again.
Yeah. Thank you, Thank you, Graham, for joining us anyway, and we'll do this again where you can spend some more time with us and enjoy the conversation. Now, I'm usually on every Friday night anyway.
We'll figure all this out.
So if you ever get bored and you want to jump on and be part of the show on Friday night, just give me a holler.
Okay.
Send me an email at ertradio@gmail.com, and you can send me an email there if you're interested in talking about your stories or whatever you might have to share.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I'm like I said, I usually have this show. I've been running this particular intermission transmission show is what I call it. I've been running it I don't know, for a few years now. I created it when nothing else was on the live radio, the regular radio station I was listening to. I decided, well, we need to have a live show on, so I started doing this show.
Yeah.
That's actually the reason why.
Sorry, I just want to go plug in my phone. But yeah, guys, as Kayden said, I think we're gonna end the transmission here on the StreamYard. I am Kane's producer, and although it feels horrible that that we kind of missed out, or that I missed out on this,
well, we'll make it work again, and we'll have much better luck next time, I think.
Yeah.
So, we
Thank
can
you,
only.
John. Thank you,
Hello,
John.
Becky. Yep, I hear you. I hear you. But yeah. So, but yeah. Anyways, yeah. If you guys have any questions, I'm sure that we'll be back in the next few weeks here on a Friday night.
Yeah, just keep it an option open, an open door.
Yeah.
Just let me know.
Yeah. How do we feel about the 10 p.m. start again?
Well, I usually go on at 10 p.m. because that's 9 p.m. my time, and 10 p.m. Eastern time, which is a little late for some people, but I've been doing it that time for like ever that I know of.
Yeah.
So,
well, I mean, it certainly doesn't. It certainly doesn't feel like 10 p.m. late at all, because I was out delivering for my job, and people were still awake. So,
okay.
Now, if you were to do this on Thursday night or whatever, then that might be a different story. But
I have a whole other show on.
Yeah,
I have another show on Thursday night. So.
Oh, nice.
No, I have a friend of mine, Maureen Krudzinski and Anthony Simonelli. They're paranormal investigators, and they have a show that they do on Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, and they just talk about all kinds of fun stuff, dealing with ghost hunting and different kind of paranormal activity, things like that.
Oh yeah.
And she has an interesting guest on each and every week, along with Anthony Simonelli being a guest host or co-host, rather.
Yeah.
And if you subscribe to my...
I could probably be a very good guest for that, for the paranormal activity, because it feels like my life. I feel like I've definitely have had some experiences with paranormal figures.
There you go.
Banshee, you're kind of breaking up. Like you're
I don't know why that is.
Yeah.
I can see y'all and I can hear you. I can see you fine on my phone. I can see you both and I can hear you both.
Are you using a Bluetooth headset?
Yes, it's connected to my phone.
Okay. All right. Gotcha.
You're connected to my phone. I can see you fine, John. I can see you fine. I can hear y'all.
Yeah. But
I'm gonna, John, I want to thank you, John Graham. I want to thank you for everything. I ain't got a chance to thank you for everything you've helped me with through Kayden and everything. I want to really get that out to you and let you know that, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
You hear me, John?
But I hear you.
Okay, your Christmas present will be, it's on its way. It's going to be, you and Kayden's going to be a little bit late. Everyone's a little bit late, but it'll get to Kayden and then Kayden can get it to you.
This is like a sci-fi movie. The audio is like going through the tunnel. It's like I'm capturing part of it at a time as it's going through the tunnel.
Yeah,
it's going through the tunnel. Well, I'm going to get off and I'm going to reach back to Kayden, so y'all be good, okay?
Okay, all right.
Thank you.
You have a good night, Banshee.
Good night.
You too. Good night.
John,
but yes, I do admit that I feel like that she probably should be unwired.
She's on the phone though. That's hard part. With the phone there, with the newer phones, there is no wired headset necessarily.
Yeah.
all of it's Bluetooth, or you got the funny USB connection, and even that doesn't work sometimes. The Bluetooth headset that I use for my phone actually does work fairly well. And anyway, we'll get it all figured out, I'm sure. But yeah, so if you look at my channel, Errt Radio YouTube, and since you're already here, subscribe, of course.
Yeah.
If you have an interest in doing an interview with me later, like after you get home, you can come on like the second hour or something like that, whatever.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we can definitely talk about some of your experiences where you can share your thoughts and what you have experienced or what you might think it is. We kind of go into all that kind of stuff, and it's
Yeah.
interesting
Yeah, that sounds
to
awesome.
interesting to see people at your level, like producing, someone professional, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somebody in the professional realm having issues that they're willing to discuss, but at the same time, they're still like, should I? Should I
Right.
share it? Or,
Yeah.
and I think that's true of anything. Uh, but now is the time to share our concerns and stories and thoughts about this kind of stuff. If you know about my Facebook group page called Errt Radio Shows, okay, Errt Radio Shows on Facebook, which is the obviously the Facebook group for this channel. And so, if you signed up on there, we can talk more and really get some discussion going about some of your experiences if you wanted to share that kind of stuff. Also, if you have any kind of event that you wanted to share that you're going to be involved with or that you're trying to promote, you can definitely
Yeah.
share it on that group page.
Yeah,
So,
like, yeah, absolutely. And something that Kate and I would love to do is that and we're looking like, I think, at somewhere on the East Coast, but I mean, it doesn't really necessarily have to be on the East Coast, but there are often those FCC auctions for FM commercial radio stations, and we were looking at one for in Massachusetts. So if that were to happen again, we would need, we would need to help kind of with the funding and stuff like that. So, yeah. So I mean, obviously, if we have an event coming up, I mean, yeah, we would love to share that.
so you guys can share it on the group page. Kayden knows he can do it already, and you're welcome to do that as well.
Yeah.
So, I figure the more sharing that we get, the more conversation we can have, and it'll be a little bit easier to talk about stuff or whatever it is that we're trying to share, music or, whatever kind of conversation we want to discuss.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like what we do on Friday night. It's just mostly an open roundtable discussion. A lot of times we talk about UFOs, and we talk about ghosts, and we talk about all kinds of weird stuff that you don't talk about at the workplace because they put you out.
Yeah, true.
So,
by the way, shout out to V Psycho, who knows the Ghostbusters, poster.
yeah, she's a regular friend of the show.
Yeah, I'm a huge movie buff. So,
what would be your favorite movie? Ghostbusters? The original?
I mean, it's a classic. It's maybe not one of my favorite movies, but I would say my favorite movie right now probably has to be the new or the recent Spider-Man Far From Home. spoiler alert: Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire show up. So, but yeah, I'm a big Marvel nerd, so I love those Marvel movies.
I've been watching a lot of Netflix shows recently and a lot of series, and you binge watch things and you go to sleep with it on, and you're going to sleep with this stuff like, say, The Walking Dead, for instance. You're going to sleep. I don't know if that's the best thing to go to sleep with, but anyway, I'm watching this. They never seem to run out of bullets. It's like, wait a minute, how do they still have bullets when there ain't nobody making any, shells or things?
Yeah, exactly. I overheard.
Excuse me.
Also,
You overheard something.
Oh yeah. I lost my train of thought there for a second because I realized I also was getting private chats, but anyways, I had overheard because this is the final season of the Walking Dead, like ever, and I overheard that there was a cliffhanger. Like in the end. So if you guys are big Walking Dead nerds, no, I have no idea what happened in it. I'm way behind in Walking Dead anyway. But I overheard that there is a cliffhanger that will tie into a new spinoff that they're going to kind of reveal, like the cliffhanger. I guess.
Oh wow!
So.
Okay.
So it's gonna be very, very for sure.
And the other question I had was they had that one car, the Prius, little Toyota Prius. That thing never ran out of gas. I don't know how it didn't.
Well, isn't
going,
it
going?
Well, I think that isn't it like a hybrid, like, or I mean, I just said it. I think it's a hybrid. So
it does have gas though, because they were putting gas in it that one time.
Yeah.
And it was like, wait a minute, now what? Now all of a sudden it runs out of gas? What?
Yeah.
But I mean, the whole idea is kind of weird anyway. But it's kind of interesting to watch, to see how they get out of certain situations,
Yes.
And when they get put into a situation and they fight their way to get out of it, and then they're okay for a few minutes, and all of a sudden they're back running again from the zombies again. But how are the zombies eating anything when they have no internal organs? That I don't understand either. You know what I mean? They're just scientific questions that are just unanswered. That makes no sense, and why that's why part part of the reason why I had trouble watching it when it was first on the AMC channel on the TV, and it was like, this makes absolutely no sense scientifically. It can't be happening.
Yeah.
Eventually either the zombies would die out or there wouldn't be any people to eat left. So something would happen. So, just I don't know who writes that stuff. I don't know how it goes on for so many seasons like it does. And just same running from the zombies, and then they got their own bad guys they got to deal with. They're like, wait a minute.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, but anyway, there was a few shows that I did watch that I thought was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Like I saw Emily in Paris. I don't know if you saw that one, kind of a comedy type thing, and kind of a young woman goes to Paris on an internship, and she ends up staying there. Oh, spoiler alert! Sorry. She ends up staying there. If anybody's gonna watch that show, don't hate me. It's so fun to watch her, and how she gets into certain situations and everything like that. So, but she survives. She makes it.
Yeah.
No, things like that is pretty cool. And listen, what else? Glitch. Have you ever seen that series Glitch on Netflix?
No. No.
Another they for some reason wake up from being dead. They've been buried in the grave for many years, and all of a sudden they got a body again, and they're back to normal again. I don't know how that would even work, but anyway. A lot of fun.
Now let's talk about all-time favorite shows, if we could, if you guys want, and if you guys want, I guess chime in, which which, like, again, I'm not trying to steal, the
no,
show.
go ahead. We got.
But I mean, I think everyone's getting like a good reaction from this. But anyways, one of my favorite all-time shows that they need to bring back with Kiefer Sutherland is 24.
Oh, yeah.
That entire series, maybe not every season, but mainly most of the seasons, is a adrenaline rush. And I think you can watch all the seasons on Hulu, if I know correctly. If not, they'll probably shortly be on Disney Plus, because Disney owns Fox right now, and they were on the show's on Fox. And Seinfeld, hopefully.
Yeah, I watch that over and over.
Yeah.
I can't count how many times I've watched it.
Yeah, and if there's anyone from Columbia TriStar listening, please release the series on Blu-ray in high definition. Because I'm tired of watching the show in like little black bars.
Right. Yeah.
So,
and then some of the older shows like Cheers was another good one.
Oh yes, Cheers.
I watched every one of Cheers, and it's just really strange all the issues that Sam gets caught up in.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, there's I'd say Seinfeld would be my most favorite one though, and that Kramer guy, of course. Everybody loves Kramer.
Yeah.
Who would be your worst character that you'd hate in Seinfeld?
The worst character?
The one that you'd like. Oh gosh, I can't stand this guy. What would be your worst one?
I mean, probably Newman, but but I'm pretty sure that that's kind of the purpose of that show of that show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was that's interesting. I like that. I think this is pretty fun.
Yeah, I feel like it has been a pretty fun, a pretty fun evening. And I just showed up about 45 minutes ago. So, yeah. Now, normally I'm done delivering by 9, so 10 o'clock generally is a good time. Would be a good time to do this. So, but yeah. I mean, hopefully you guys keep on enjoying the show, and I can tell probably all the tech nerds. They probably want you to continue to do this on StreamYard. Is this your first time on StreamYard?
No, I've been using StreamYard, and I actually pay for it. For a year of service. The technical issue is, like, if you're using a phone, then you're kind of limited on what you can do. The chat doesn't show up, or the audio issues that we have. With the phone, what happens a lot of times is it'll cut the volume 50% when you're trying to talk on the phone.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't want you to blow out your eardrums, but even though, that has nothing. Now you can uncheck that in the settings on the phone. You can go to your settings on the audio settings and make sure that that's unchecked. Even on the computer, it has that option on the different programs like StreamYard or Facebook or whatever, there's options to make sure that that box is unchecked. Because if you have that checked, then what happens when you go to talk, it cuts the volume down. Either people can't hear you talk or you're choppy, one or the other. So that's kind of why that happens, I believe. That's my guess anyway. And with the Android phone, it's very difficult unless you have the right Bluetooth headset or the correct settings on the Bluetooth settings. And otherwise, you're going to have the mic interference with the discussion when you're trying to talk. The phone's going to cut in or think that it needs to cut down the audio when it doesn't have to. You're trying to talk on a microphone. But yeah, so I've had that trouble with just trying to use my phone and without headset, and you're trying to talk, and the thing cuts off the audio because it thinks it's hurting your ears, and it's not. So, but anyway, I tell you what, how about if we ask you to come back if you're well, next week I ain't got nobody planned at the moment. You're more than welcome to come back next week. If you want to come back whenever you get off done with work and come on in and be part of the show.
Absolutely.
If you're on Facebook or connect with me on Facebook so that I can actually connect with you and then I can send you the link to the show. It's hard when you have so many people too doing a show when you got many people from all over the different places, and you don't know how anyone's internet is. You don't know, what system they're working with, whatever. I would like to see everyone with the computer at least, and then or at least a higher grade tablet or something like that will work. Phone is not the ideal item to use for it, simply because it's limited in what it can do and the functionality of what we're trying to do. So a computer is better. Laptops are pretty inexpensive nowadays, and you can get used ones for about $50 usually.
So, that's not bad.
So just check around, and see what you can find. And if you can get one that lasts for 6 months, then you're doing good. And if you can, I don't know, take $200 or $300 at the most, if you're gonna spend that much on it, you can get a good used one for that much, and it should work out just fine. So that's what I'd recommend people do. But, thank you for being patient with us, and as we're trying to struggle with that.
It's technology, and you can only do so much. So,
and then like with the like I said, being Friday the 13th, it's gonna have issues. Mondays have issues, and Friday the 13th have issues. I didn't even think of this being Friday the 13th until I noticed the date, and I said, "Wait a minute, today's Friday, and it's the 13th. Wait a minute."
Yep. Actually, I'm very surprised. I'm very interested to see if anyone wins the Mega Millions tonight.
Oh yeah. I won $10 on my scratch off the account.
Oh yeah. Of course they can.
I cashed in my $30 that I had, and I bought 3 other tickets, and I bought another $10 ticket, and I actually got paid on the last ticket that I had, $10. So I broke even, I guess.
Well, that's always good. So, So, but I mean, the drawing has been made, so I guess now we just wait.
I don't
to see.
I was wanting to maybe buy a ticket, but then I was thinking, I don't want to support that shit down there. You know, they say when it first came out, oh, it helps uh, national parks. Have you seen the condition of the national parks?
Oh.
Where does the money go? Eh, I mean, seriously. Let's be honest. Where does the money go? It's supposed to be going from the lottery to the parks, you know?
Well, I think all the state lotteries have their own little, you know, like have their own little area,
Yeah.
and
Where the
stuff.
money goes to, yeah.
Like, for example, I know that Indiana gives back to or Indiana, where I'm from, gives back to the teachers, the firefighters, the police. Wherever a very red state. So, politics wise, like obviously everyone likes to back the blue and all that stuff. So, but yeah, like they're given to teachers unions, and teachers, police and fire, and I think also, we get into state parks. So,
Yeah.
so I mean, I think it all varies on the state where the funds go, and because I mean, obviously, Mega Millions or Powerball or even your state lottery, they all go towards that your state. So yeah.
All right. Well, I think we've done pretty good. We spent another half hour talking about absolutely nothing. Oh man, that's good.
Just like
And
Seinfeld.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, just like Seinfeld.
Show about nothing. There you go. We got it.
Hey.
I always talk about I can ramble on about nothing.
Yeah.
Hey, I could. Do you like tarot cards?
You're talking to me.
Yeah. Do you like tarot cards?
Tarot cards?
Yeah.
I don't think. I don't think that.
Psychic
No, that's a little bit above my pay grade.
Oh, okay. That's out of your realm of
yes.
expertise. All right. Well, that's why I asked. I didn't want to read without permission.
Yeah.
So no, I do tarot card readings. That's what I have fun doing. I did a reading for. Oh yeah, it was for Patrick. That's right. Yeah.
Oh.
And it was like I took cards out, I shuffled them, and I didn't know Patrick from anybody. We were talking on Messenger a little bit before the show, and I drew out.
All right, sorry to cut you guys off. I will be back next week, okay? Or again.
Yeah, all right, good deal. Yep, thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right, have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
Nice to meet you. Bye bye.
Nice meeting you too.
All right, well that's it for them show them people. Thank you everyone for being here and struggling through the tech issues. Hope everyone has a great rest of your night, and we'll hopefully do better next time. Hey, but we did get a free song out of you. Come on, there's that. And I wasn't even expecting that one. So that was a nice little gift. All right, so we'll see everybody on the next one. And I hope you all have a great weekend and happy rest of your Friday the 13th. And hey, I don't have any documents hiding anywhere. No classified documents anyway. All right, we'll see everybody next time. Have a great night.